Not to brag, but I think Coyote Classics has the nicest 59 Ford Galaxie 4-door sedan on the planet. This all original 38,000 original mile car is absolutely gorgeous from bumper to bumper. As we go underneath the hood, it's powered by a 332 2-barrel Thunderbird Special engine. The bottom of the hood paint is excellent. Motor runs awesome. Check out just the original detail. I mean, we spent hours just polishing and cleaning this car, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, the best thing for me to say here and show you guys is yet to come. This car comes with a complete diary of miles taken down from, I think, 1974 to 1990. Every mile, every oil change, every time, almost that it was driven. It's kind of crazy, and we'll point that out in a little bit. So this is a documented 38,000 mile original car. So the motor runs great. You can just see here on both sides, the engine compartment looks fantastic. You can see the original paint here on the top of the firewall. Original rubbers throughout the whole car. Check out how that hood fits. I mean, the fit and finish on this entire car is fantastic. As we look at the driver's side, I mean, you can't get it any better than that. Top of the fender meets the top of the hood. We'll scroll on over here to look at the passenger side. Same thing, nice even gap from front to back. Lines up nice. I don't see any paint imperfections besides a little, I mean, you're gonna find maybe a little tiny chip here. One thing I can't prove, guys, if it's 100% original paint or if it's been repainted once. You know, there's some spots that look like it definitely could be the original paint. If you look at the top, you can see where it's just a little thin in a spot. And but man, it looks like it's absolutely show quality from bumper to bumper. Laser straight. It's just breathtaking. I brought Dalton out here with me so we could today so we could go through and just kind of talk about the condition of this car together, and also go through that book so you guys can see the book on it. As we look at the original front bumper, the bumper is absolutely gorgeous. The chrome is nice, the grille is nice, the eyebrows. Really, I'm just speechless on the condition of this car.
It's crazy. We've seen a lot of cars, but I've never felt this way about another car. We've had a lot of low mileage cars, but nothing like this.
Whoever buys this car, I mean, is going to be super happy with it. It definitely is a museum piece, quality car. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're going to see just how solid the floors, frame, and trunk is on this car. It's all original underneath as well. But I know this ain't a convertible, it's not a two-door hardtop, but I'll tell you what, put your friends in the back seat, have a ball with it. You can jump in and drive this car anywhere. I mean, it not only looks awesome inside and out and is original, but it drives like a 1959 Ford did back when it was brand new.
Right off the line.
Yeah. All right, so our gap is awesome on the front. Wouldn't expect any different. Fits beautiful there. No bubbles or blisters anywhere in this passenger side, guys. I don't think there's anywhere in the car, period, but on the passenger side, it's absolutely perfect that way. Check out how those two doors mesh, line up. Same thing, how that rear door lines up to the quarter panel all the way through. I mean, this car's never really had anything done to it that I can see. The bottom stainless along the bottom's in great shape still. As far as our stainless goes, all along here, it's in really nice shape, original. The mirror is still like new. I mean, check that out. It's got just a little bit of patina, but not much at all. Same thing with the antenna. The windshield is crystal clear as we look over top of that roof. I mean, it is just, you could put a level on it anywhere. It's just laser straight, absolutely mint. I don't think there's not a ding, there's not a scratch, there's nothing on that roof, guys. If we look though, this kind of tells me this, I think this is original paint. If we look really close, you can tell that this paint's been buffed enough where it's just starting to marble just a little bit. If you get it right in the right light, just along this side right here, about, maybe 3-4 inches in, you can just see just a little bit of primer maybe showing through at the right time. It looks like it's just a little thin there. So that kind of tells me that's original paint.
And all the trim is original too. I mean, it's in great shape for being 60 years old.
The only negative with this car, you better have a long garage, because this baby is sleek and long. It has the gorgeous original bumper, I think, guys, because you can still see it's got a couple of scratches here in this bumper, 4 or 5 of them right here, but still a gorgeous bumper, correct tailpipes, tips. It's got the stainless steel Continental kit that's just smooth as silk. It's got a wide white spare with the Continental kit. The worst chrome on the entire car, as far as I can see, this piece here is pitted right through here. It does have some little some bumps on that piece. As far as our trunk lid goes, trunk lid looks like it fits good all the way, both sides. The trim fits great. It's got stainless steel fender skirts, and look at that, guys. I mean, it looks like glass. Look at the reflection in the rock on there. That's just the quality of this car. All the doors shut just like that, guys. There's no slamming doors on this car. Check out the original paint and the door jambs. I probably won't go through all of them like this because I don't want it to take 30 minutes, but every door is absolutely perfect on this car. There's all your door jambs. I mean, there's no surface rust, there's no rust anywhere there. As far as the interior goes, guys, I love this color combination. Just love it. All original interior, 100% original carpet. We did scrub the carpet. We shampooed it and we put a light dye on the original black carpet because it had a little fade to it. But the carpet is definitely original. The guy had put, previous owner had put another carpet over top of it just to preserve it even that much better. We took that out and just cleaned this one. As far as the back seat goes, top of the back seat is excellent. Headliner is 100% original and is perfect. Just not gonna find a car any nicer than this one, guys. If you like a 59 Ford, this is a super, super special car. Now, we have just a little bit of, if I'm gonna pick on it a little, you got just a little bit of sun fade on the very top of the front seat, but no rips, tears, nothing like that. If we look at the ashtray, it's still perfectly clean. I don't think anyone's ever smoked in this car. Original paint on the ashtray. Door panels are pretty much like new. All the trim around the inside of the car and dash and all of that stuff is all original. Excellent still. One thing Dalton pointed out to me when it came out, guys, this is all original weather stripping still. Look at that. It's still somewhat pliable, but it's 100% original weather stripping and original cord. I don't know if you can just see how easy these doors open. And there's no noise, no nothing. As this car sits here and runs, and it just idles so beautifully. This restoration, it's a 59, it's 2019, it's 60 years old today. Pretty much 60 years old.
We were talking, I mean, it's 60-year-old upholstery, and all you'd be able to find is maybe 1 or 2 seam splits.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. A couple little stitches of 60-year-old upholstery come loose right here. There's one here, I think there's maybe one on the driver's side. I'm not sure, but check this out. This is all original.
I think the craziest part is the book that they kept. I mean, I'd be surprised if on some page in there, there's not Jimmy spilled his Dr. Pepper on the carpet today at the A&W.
It's kind of crazy. They put in this book a couple things, and we'll read in the book. Do you have the book?
It's in the glove box.
All right, we'll get to it in a little bit, guys. As far as our door jamb paint, that's excellent here. Bottom of the doors. We just want you guys to know just the quality of this car. I mean, it's not your typical 59 Ford. Here's our book, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But the dash right to left, the paint on the dash is absolutely perfect. All original paint on the dash, gorgeous. Driver's side door panel where you get in and out is even excellent. In here is the original owner's manual for the car. Check out that glove box, guys.
I mean, by the time this is divided out all the way down to you guys, it comes out to be, what, $25 a month? It's like $300 a year.
Original AM radio works. The clock is there, but it does not work. You barely touch that door, it shuts. Look how it lines up all the way from front to back. Dual exhaust sounds good. The driver's side's just as nice as the passenger. Kind of go a little faster on this side here, but it's excellent. The stainless is great. We have a little booger right here in the trim, a little ding here. Paint is excellent. We did put a light buff on it when it came in, but it looked great when it came in. Stainless steel skirt, the trim back here. So many of that trim is just beat up and wavy. I mean, it's just awesome, guys. Just an absolutely awesome car. Even if it's had a paint job years ago or a repaint, I know the jams and stuff are all original, and it's just fantastic. Our door panel is so clean and nice. Gaps are great all the way from top to bottom on all four doors. No bubbles or blisters anywhere on the car that I can see, guys. Tires are excellent. Good rubber all the way around. Before we bought it, in the last 2 years, the previous owner had spent $1,700 just going through all the brakes. Just mechanically, I don't know if he did tires at that point, he might have. Just kind of went through all of it. Here's our driver's side seat. Like I said, we had that one seam split. I don't really see any other ones. You got just on that cord is just the chrome's coming off that cord a little bit. But all in all, oh yeah, here's one more seam split right here, guys. You take it somewhere, right here in this corner, just needs to be sewed. Just the stitching's loose. Here's all your original colors and everything. You guys want to decode it yourself, but I think I put all that stuff on the website. Yeah, I did. And also in that book. Can you get that book out, D? While you're getting that out, it's got 38,304 miles on it right now. Gas gauge works, temp gauge works, radio works, heater fan works. Find the wiper switch. There's your, let's try your cigarette lighter. There's your wipers. Wow, guys, they're freaking fast too. I'm guessing they're electric wipers, fast as they are. There we go, and they park correctly. Okay, so we're just gonna go through this a little bit. Let's go back through here, the first thing. So this kind of tells about the owner. It's a second owner, guys. So this is a 3-owner car. I'm conditioned as a dealership, not an owner. So the second owner was Melvin here in Oskaloosa, Iowa. He bought it on April 25th of 1973 with 24,885 miles, okay? The original owner was Lottie from Osceola, Iowa, so it was sold new in Osceola, Iowa, purchased August 27th in 1959, and it was built July 21st in 59 in the Twin Cities plant. I don't want to bore you with this, but I'll tell you what, guys, this book makes this car, as far as I'm concerned. The previously performed maintenance, mileage was at 25,339, new spark plugs, wires, blah, blah, blah. It goes, this is the whole book. It just goes every mileage all the way through My gosh, guys. I mean, it just goes on and on. Front shock absorbers installed, engine oil filter replaced, chassis lubricated. Like I said, when Dawn was joking with Jimmy's pill pop in here, I mean, whatever, it's possible. Look here, 28,811 miles, a battery found dead, removed for charging. I mean, who puts that in there? I mean, seriously. This is awesome stuff.
And
yeah, this is a 1976, so date and the mileage notation. Check battery, electrolyte levels, and applied license plate renewal decals. So he put his license plate decals on here, and he marked it down with the mileage. Another battery charge, luggage and engine compartment cleaned. No operation, garaged. He didn't use it or nothing, but just clean the engine compartment in the trunk, and he marked it down with the miles when he did it.
This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
It's awesome, and I don't want to bore you guys with all this.
It goes all the way to 90s.
Yeah, it goes to 1990. Okay. Just goes through here, everything he's done. All the mileage is on every single thing. Also, it's got this is kind of cool. I'm guessing this is in probably 59. It's got a question here. I have a big problem with my 59 Ford brakes. Can't seem to get the brakes right. Blah blah blah. I crept the last 50 miles in heavy traffic. Anyway, it just kind of goes through here with some other guy that had problems with his 59 Ford brakes, and it wasn't in 59, but it's just kind of a neat little article. Like I said, the car is absolutely fantastic. It's still sitting here idling beautiful. It does have the Cruise-O-Matic with the D2, D1, and low. It's very responsive. Everything works but the clock. Geez, like I said, if you're looking for a really nice cruising 50s car, that's it. Speedometer works absolutely perfectly. Doesn't bounce around at all. Odometer's working. Which is super important on a low mileage car, but there's our 0, 1, 2, so it's working perfect.
This might be one of the longer videos that we've done, but I wish it could be even longer. I mean, I could sit in this car and just awe all day.
It's super, super sweet. So the kickdown even works on the tranny on this thing. So the shocks feel awesome, the brakes are awesome, it doesn't need an alignment, it doesn't need tires. It's a 332 two-barrel Thunderbird Special, but I'll tell you what, the two-barrel, it's got tons of balls. I mean, this is a heavy-ass car, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a heavy car, and look at this thing pick up speed. It's crazy. Two-barrel. They're just shifted at 75 mile an hour. The third. It's still climbing, 80, 85.
Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to earn this little time capsule we have here. Go to our website, check out the pictures. It'll make your jaw drop.
Yeah, it's an awesome car, guys. Super, super cool car. Thanks for watching, and call us with any questions.